So it's summertime and you're an immigrant in the United States. Can you travel safely? Will you be able to come back? In this video, I want to talk about all the classes of immigrants that currently live in the United States or want to come to the United States. What are your rights? What are the risks? Should you book that hotel vacation? Should you go to that beautiful island? Everything in this video. Hello everybody and welcome back to Immigration Channel. In this video we'll talk about should you or can you travel this summer if you're an immigrant. I'm talking about somebody with a student visa, green card even, and even naturalized citizens. We'll cover everything in this video, so make sure you watch this video all the way until the end. Now, you know, travel has been very stressful for so many people. We've got universities warning their students not to travel. We've got employers terrified to send their employees back home to get visa stamping or to visit, afraid that these people are not going to be able to come back. We got green card holders that are terrified to leave the United States because they see all these reports of people getting detained and even put in prison for months and months. And guys, even naturalized US citizens are terrified to travel. So in this video, I'm going to cover all the different classes of immigrants and what is allowed, what is not allowed, and what should you do if and when you get stopped by CBP. So let's start with the most basics. So if you come on a non-immigrant visa, like for example, if you're a tourist on a B1, B2 visa, if you're a student, F1, F2, MBA, or even a work visa, H1B, L1B, this is the lowest of the lowest. And you guys basically have no rights whatsoever. Entry and exit to the United States. Now, it may sound harsh, but under the current Trump administration, if somebody has a visa, you're lucky that you got that visa in the first place. And if they find out that when you applied for that visa, you lied to them because now you're in the United States and you're protesting and you're talking about all these organizations that are against the United States government, and you didn't disclose it when you applied for your visa, guess what? Not only they can revoke your visa, but you can also get detained and put in jail. So if you are traveling on a B1, B2 visa, tourist visa, and any of the work visas, all the what is called non-immigrant visas, you essentially have no rights. This is what I'm trying to explain to you guys. So when you travel to the United States, so you're leaving the United States on vacation, or you're coming here for the first time, at the port of entry, the officers can and they will request to search your phone. And when they do that, you don't have the right to refuse. Now, if you do refuse, they'll put you back on the next plane, right? So remember, if you're a visitor coming to the United States, remember, the new thing they're looking for is where are you going to stay, okay? If you don't have a place to stay, an address, with a vacation, you will be sent back right now. So tourists watching my video right now, remember, you're planning to come here this summer, sure you have a place to stay, you can show it to the CBP officers, and a return ticket back. A person called me the other day. They were detained in Denver, 11 hours interrogated, and finally they let him in for 2 weeks only. Why? Because they didn't have a place to stay. The only reason why they let him in is because they're coming here for a concert. They had all the tickets, they were crying, they showed they paid all this money, and they just forgot to book a place to stay. So remember, guys, tourists, place to stay, and return flight home. Remember those two things. They will save your vacation. Now, students, if you're a student coming in, remember, make sure your service is in order. Make sure you are familiar with the school that you're going to. Make sure you have the financial records with you. Some CBP officers will ask you to prove that you can afford to go to school. Get that stuff with you. And remember, never ever, if you're already a student, you're going back home for stamping or whatever, never ever work illegally in the United States, because when they search your phone, and they will search your phone, and they find messages of your Uber driving and all the stuff that you do, they will not let you in. So if you're already a student and you're working outside of campus without authorization and it's on your phone, they will find it and they will detain you. So be careful, all right? Now, H-1B visa holders, work visas, they will ask you, where do you work? Sometimes they'll call your employer right there at the port of entry. Get ready, be prepared. Let them know, listen, I'm coming back on a Thursday. I'm going to fly to Newark. They might call you at 9 p.m. All right. Now, if it's 9 p.m., obviously the employer is not there. But if it's a morning flight, they will call your employer. Be prepared, guys. Now, Before I'm going to talk about green card holders, okay, the big one. If you're watching my videos and you're not a subscriber, you do it now, guys. Every single week, I take the time to do videos, and I want you to subscribe so you don't miss my videos and the live streams every Monday at 5 p.m. right here. We are streaming, guys. So subscribe, give us a big like so YouTube can share this video. And as always, you need my help. You're watching this video, you need help. You send me a text, 619-483-4549. Also, www.immigrationsap.com. If you don't have a phone, put the details right here. Now, let's back in the video. Guys, you are a green card holder, okay? You want to travel. You want to go on vacation. You're afraid. Don't be afraid, okay? If you have nothing to hide, if you're a good person and you did nothing wrong, okay, travel. But if you had small things, a misdemeanor here, a DUI there 15, 20 years ago, you got to be careful. Don't travel, okay? Right now, do not travel. I'm going to record another video in August, September. It may change. Right now, do not travel. Anything like this, DUIs, false misrepresentation, petty theft in your record 20 years ago, do not travel. You will be detained. Now, what about if you traveled and you've been away for a year from the United States? Be careful. Come prepared. We have a package specifically for green card holders that we're working on right now to help you save your return. Get that package. Be prepared if you spend more than 6 months. If you've been more than 2 years, set up a consultation. We can plan it. Maybe you need a returning resident visa. But green card holders, you're sensitive right now. Be careful. All right? Let's talk about naturalized citizens. Now, before we talk about naturalized citizens, green card holders, you can refuse to be searched your phone. You can say no. Okay? Also, if they stop you and they detain you at the airport and they want to take your green card away and they want to make you sign form I-407, don't sign that form. Okay? Don't sign that form. Go before the judge. If you sign that form, you will lose your green card. I won't be able to help you. Okay? So green card holders, what do? We don't sign that form I-407. All right? Now, let's move to citizens. You're naturalized citizen. You're coming back to the United States. They want to search your phone. You can say no. You can say no. They can't do anything to you. You're a U.S. citizen. They can detain you, okay? They can take your phone. They can look into the phone, but you don't have to open the password. You have to do nothing. They'll let you in. You're a citizen. But be careful. They can detain you and question you, but they're going to let you in. Sometimes they profile right now people with Middle Eastern names and things like that. So you're safe, but you'll be delayed. So prepare your flights accordingly. So this is my nutshell travel guide for 2025. Overall, people, you guys are good. You're safe. But if you have any issues, or if you're a tourist, be smart. Be careful with your phone. Don't travel with your phone. Put in your luggage. Travel with a burner phone. Be smart this summer. Be safe. Enjoy your holidays. And I'll see you on the next video.